I am in shock. I'm in shock for. I just came up the stairs, and I am in shock, thinking something. Like somebody has named my butt, and my butt can't do anything about it but sit. And I'm losing a name. I guess his name that they've named my butt. It's a random butt naming contest on my butt. Maybe my butt has a damn naming contest on it, and it's responsible for getting just about everything I do. I didn't even have my computer on. I had something to say. I can't remember it. It's not like I went bolting to my computer to write stuff down. I was able to contemplate and make different angles about it until I came up with the headline, until I came up with the first words of the article. Like, do you think does the trick I taught Austin? If I taught the trick to anybody, do they even need to write the article after had taught you how to master the first few lines of a essay? And if you knew that essay was by A.C. Grindle and you only have to read the first 5 words on each article, does that do me good for my book? Am I not lying? You read the first line of my uh, article online in the magazine, and you basically know what the whole story is about, or you should. I don't know how long. Do I have to hold those articles in my head? I don't even know what I'm supposed to hold from Bland Book. I think it's something about an airport. I mean, something. It's actually a good book. Yes, what I had to do and put down recording had to do with that book there. I don't know what I'm doing. It was kind of damn important. Oh, I'm in shock. And I can't believe nobody fucking came to me and said, dude, you're in shock. Get some help or something. I mean, this is very interesting. The word is getting around quite numerously that I went to jail for reasons that if they talked in a group, I don't know how they feel. But I'm sure they can feel it. And as I was saying, is that it gets difficult to understand me when I have 2 masks on. When you plug something into me, like, can you get the out of the end in there? I guess you can't. You can. I mean, it is possible. It's not gonna have a problem if you don't mind a spark. Because it will arc and it will turn on. That cord will turn on if you arc it. So you need that charge to go away very quickly. That's what I'm saying. If you listen to this, you're not going to make much sense of what's going through my head. Like, do I want to attempt to write an article like this? I could do it. I could do it for maybe a minute. If you wanted me to memorize an article that takes me 20 minutes to write, I don't even know how it's 6:30 now in the morning. Can I explain how time went by? Most of it had to do with complaining. Just about all of this last 6 hours had to do with complaining. Saying, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? I don't know, because I'm in shock. Like I'm going through convulsions and shit. I've been in shock in Dallas County Jail twice because of no water. Now I'm at a 3-day shock. I've been in shock for 3 days now. I can't. It's not the medicine. I don't know what the medicine did. It's not supposed to cause me to go in shock. I don't know how you think my medicine is supposed to cause shock. What in the world? I mean, I already did this taking medicine stuff before. To a high degree. What turned me on? Probably this thing that Hartford gave me. Hartford. Vapridil. Vapril. Yeah, what is Duck Creek doing for me? A lot. So Scrooge McDuck is my... You're making fun of my boss now. He did look like that about Christmas. He did kind of let on that he was going to be Scrooge for Christmas. Man, I don't even know. I am getting my house for $69,000. That's all I can afford. Do I need some sort of job that pays me more? I can't do it right now. I mean, I can't do it at all. I don't know how I get my... I don't even know what we're playing for. I mean, I'm telling you right now, recorder, I've been in shock. I've been in shock for 3 days. Like, I don't know what to show you. I don't know what to show you this recording. Just name this recording and show it to him. That I know, I mean, coming up the stairs, I just came up the stairs just before this, prior to this. Exclaiming, I need this recorded about being in shock. It was about being in shock. And I missed something. I hope I didn't nail it. What I was thinking downstairs, there was an actual phrase where I could have gone on more. But I guess the easiest thing to do is say I'm in shock. And show them something that says I'm in shock. I mean, I'm really in shock. I am just not feeling like I want to be in shock anymore. I mean, it's a terrible feeling. Gosh. Shit. I don't know. Apparently people talked me out of getting a heart attack and they talked me into getting some other thing. I don't know. I cannot believe it. I even came up with a way that people can actually try to get me for being in shock. It was called the shock toy on AC Grindle. You know, it's like get that little doll shocked, and it, I had the game, but I didn't. I didn't exactly write down the news. I don't know. Do we have people writing for me or what? The only thing I had to confirm if I had a employees now that I have an EIN number is that you please tell somebody to help you when you are deleting stuff. And also, prior to deleting, prior to fixing your space, ask your phone exactly what are some other options between the actual photo icon and video icon. There's got to be other choices. Do all those choices, most likely. If it's not the cPanel, if it's not the main domain, like, function, like, let me do that. I'll do that. That's going to be brave. Like, I'm not asking you to be brave when you mess with my stuff. If you feel like you have to be brave, don't do it and send it in my direction. That works very well, and so I usually do online bravery examples. Uh, examples. Bluehost splitting up a website, breaking a website off and putting it back together. It's definitely for me to do. I mean, I've done that a couple of times. Also, uh, finding mail analytics that are better than um, 40 something, even 40 Skillman. Oh, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Sunday. So I guess I go every day, but not like at 10. That's good. I'm falling asleep now. Not under my direction. But I wanted to sleep earlier. I suppose I'm tired. But I shouldn't be that tired. Like, do you think I'm gonna answer the door if am I some sort of Amazon employee? Like, I'm gonna get a 55-year-old living in that house, and that's called working for Amazon anyway. And I'm not gonna ever have kids. I don't know how old I was supposed to be when I started having kids. I don't know. I want the shock to go away right now. If I go in shock again, I'll know what it is. But I know I have a weird head, and I'm still shocked. I mean, how did you get shocked by that car? Fuck. I think I got shocked when everybody said, slow down, don't drive 50 on the road, and I still going 50. Like, I don't know how fast I was really driving those nights when I went Burton around. If I met a Burton, please tell me I would not make fun of that kid. He might just be strangely growing up as a Burton. I mean, he might be strangely growing up as a Burton, but he needs to properly become a man, Burton. Like me growing up to be a man is doing what? I don't know. You want some real articles? Did you say I had enough space or something? I don't know if I had space or not. I don't know what disappeared. I don't even know how it worked. I don't remember paying for that article going out. I mean, was that in my payment? I don't know. I'm sure it's there. Like, all I have to do is fold my clothes, I'm sure. This should be an all-day affair. I still can't even talk to this website. I feel like they gave me a freaking award. I wasn't asleep for that award. I think they were asleep. Yeah. I think they were asleep. I was awake, and I still don't have a fucking award. I think right when those Lucid Press people went to sleep, I got a dream headed my way that I got some sort of award with cash. And somehow they woke up or they went to sleep and thought about something else. And now she's probably thinking about this winning thing I got. And she's so reluctant to give it to me. Like, she says a winner really needs to win this more than what this is worth. So no longer can I win. We have to go out and find every baby that she's connected to. And we're going to go get her another baby that doesn't cry. I mean, listening to music like this is very soothing to me. Earlier, I did talk about how AC/DC is responsible for my $5 breakfast pussy. And at the same time, I was playing the radio over there of a woman. I don't know if I think I did record some of that. It would be amazing if I did, because he's really gonna take what he wants from me. And it's gonna be big stuff. Uh, I don't know how they got the rocks to turn into gravel with my stuff. They take my stuff like it's gas, you know, and they end up with pebbles. You know, I hope to God, whatever that man is saying that Noah, well, I don't know what his name is, but there's a new Christ figure in the life of many people. I just say anything Jesus or Christ, I'm going to agree it's that man. Jehovah, I'm agreeing with all of you saying it was that man from 2,000 years ago. I'm agreeing with every calendar written. All those calendars, yes, all the calendars that have some sort of, they're next to a calendar. I'm not even talking about dictionaries. I'm just saying calendar, book next to calendar who said they saw a man in 2,000 years ago and claimed it as a Messiah. I mean, that's not a long calendar. I'm going from calendar to a book naming Messiah in it. Calendar, book naming Messiah right next to it. Said anything in that category of above or below Messiah, maybe Messiah, one of those three, above Messiah or lower, because I can deal with that. Really was here. Like he said that. Like they said that. They admitted. I mean, these punk little boys still admitted. They said that's a great promise for me. Because I could break two of them and keep one of them. I swear that's what happened exactly in Egypt. They make every fucking calendar. I mean, somebody was tired of saying, break my promise. So God said, hey, I don't know, is that some sort of secret that he might be, you know who he is? He's Libby. Jesus Christ is a Libby. Because Libby told the secret to Mom. You know who overheard it was Mr. Collins. No, Mrs. Snarder, or whatever her name, was telling a secret to, basically the woman 3 spaces over. She was telling a secret to the three names over. 1, 2, 3, yeah. She was telling a secret to that woman who was trying to get us out of the ditch of losing the car, stuff behind the car seat. Like she knew that if I get stick this behind the car seat for long enough, maybe we'll be okay. But I've definitely got to stick this somewhere. That's a woman saying that. Now that woman is okay. Because she wants a new daddy because she knows her mother fucked her father. That was actually her cousin. I don't know who they were related. Very closely. Father. She was, yes. The father, this is really weird. The mother of this woman who has a job fucked him twice. When he was a brother and as a sister. Miss Collins actually had sex twice with this man. I think they do have sex. And I don't know how Duke knows this, but he feels funny when he's around those women all the time. He just gets funny feelings. I mean, he gets really funny feelings, this Duke guy. And it's when Shannon, especially, knows she's like her mother's sister. And the girl who she told, I think she told this. I think she told the the old lady, I'm fucking my brother's sister. No, I'm fucking my sister. She might have just said that, I'm fucking my sister. And that's not what she said. That's not what she meant. And you know who heard this? Was the woman that really recently married Mr. Collins. Like, this is how the son of a bitches ride. They have 3 motorcycles. Miss Collins, who recently remarried to a man who wasn't doing things quite as bad. He was just looking at the how far you could reach under the door, reach under the bathroom window. I mean, that's about how bad he was. I didn't think. I mean, his little trick today was make me feel like under the bathroom door. He wasn't. He didn't really care. He just wanted to see me grip underneath the bathroom floor. So what? Anyway, that guy, he wins. He's not involved. But I think he has enough superiority against that family in particular. The Tillweeds or whatever. That even if the Barbara Bush, I mean, he can't quite fathom how such a royal family would be come into the same article. Why would he be on the shoes of one article that's so bad and tragic, and on the shoes of another job that says, "Oh, this is the best." And Mr. Collins is, I mean, the writer, whoever he is, saying this is fantastic. I got somebody going down the drain, even if he is my best friend, and I'm going to make new friends with the company going way up in the air. He's lying. He doesn't even know what he's doing now. So where's Mr. Collins? Mr. Collins was on the board, wasn't he? He's up there with me. No, it goes male, female on the board. Just about, yes, exactly. So you can actually move this Mr. Collins before he dies. 10 spaces. If you want to count the people who are in the wrong spate. So, how's it go? Mr. Collins went very soon after Sammy Black. But Sammy Black was way down there. I mean, Sammy Black is in. It goes male, female, male, female. And other people are playing. Yeah, I'm male here. Who's female? We didn't have a female yet. But somebody sat in immediately. Somebody that I kept an eye on. I looked at her. Wow, I looked at her. Pleasantly surprised. I don't want to hurt you with my eyes. Some people get beaten by sunflowers, I guess. Wait, what's the secret crown for a handicapped person of a sunflower? I don't know. Secret sunflower dance. I think it's left leg up, left leg, right leg, slide, right leg, left leg up, slide, left leg up, right leg. Now you know we're gonna slide. All we're gonna do is, right leg up. All you know we're gonna kill it. Then he goes on rapping for a while. Like, that's not a ballad I can do. So, I don't know what I figured out with this. Uh, this recording. I can't figure out anything. I was getting ready to find my stuff and move on to the stage where I can actually do something practical and start putting some words on paper that really do have a function and purpose. Unlike a lot of this music that gets you going, it gets you going somewhere. Am I supposed to dance over there and turn around and come make my vehicle like wind around up and down till I get over there? Oh, jeez. Well, you must say there's makeout booths around there. Like, does that one require you to go to Lakewood Park to do some kissing at night in a bench? And I don't mind kissing you on a bench if people just walk by. I don't have a problem with that. Like, I don't care. I don't have a problem sitting on the bench. I can sit on the bench that Plato, which Platonics kind of refer to Plato, who basically built the bus stop where Trojans came and threatened him if he didn't join the Trojans and go fight with them. He just said, I want to sit here, give me a bus stop immediately. He's got one from God. Give me a lunchbox from God that has the plans or writings or something that he did. And then Plato, my neighbors, to build something that I exactly wrote down, and you call me when it's done, and I'll actually do your basement a little bit better than that. And or call me when it's almost done. I feel the walls are coming in, and I need to do a lot of what he just showed me, a lot. And that cost a lot, $6,400 in total. And minus 6,300, so that's 27. It's $4,500 for my Betterment account. That is definitely more. That is about as much as I came to America last time for just to be here during a conference. For my wife and I. My wife wanted to eat everything in the United States. She better slow down because there's actually not that much more to eat. Is my wife here? Fuck. I don't even remember. Is Jamie here? How dumb am I gonna be? How stupid am I? I don't know how stupid I am. I don't know why I'm that stupid. Why do I have some sort of feeling she's here? She's not here. God. What? Okay, she didn't actually send me an envelope. I guess that's what I owe. That's fine. I don't know if I plan that far ahead. I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get more in shock. You know what's mostly shocking me? Does my couch like to talk a lot? Yes, my couch likes to talk a lot. I have it such a way downstairs that I'm letting basically furniture do the talking. And you know who's my enemy? Is this sleigh bed. I'm talking right in front of this sleigh bed. I don't know if he's talking over me or not. I mean, we would find out. We can find out if this sleigh bed is in front of me. I mean, I'm glad some people. I'm glad some people thought whatever amount of money is that I was gonna put it on my card. They thought that was too much to put on a card, and they decided that I should use my cash. I don't know. They all made that decision. That was a group decision, which means most of the group feels that way. That means that girl knows the group better. I know the group. I think they even know the group that I like. I don't know. It's not CA. I don't know how. I would like to tell my group that them solving $1,000 or $2,000 is not like them getting a new member is that much money. And that's a normal house to have a meeting. And they somehow got the house saying it's $1,500 to join the house. And they can run it for a year. I don't know who pays for the whole house, but I think every member of the house joining it, they get more money until you stop. So if you wanted to spend $12,000, you could actually stretch it out to what is it, 1,500, and that's supposed to be triple. So they say each is five. It's a $500 something every month. So there's 15 rooms times 500. That's 5,000. That's 7,500. And you've got another 4,000, not 3,000, 400. Nope. 3,000. 600. 3,600. 3,600 over, Oh, I'm going for my 12,000? No, I don't know. I'm trying to do what? I'm trying to figure out, is that $1,500 and monthly charge of $500 worth it? And considered poor, even though you provide all the nice snack food, mostly snacks. Like the refrigerator is not that important there. I mean, those must be real necessities to say that's in the refrigerator. You froze my yogurt, my tofu, and I'm supposed to go back and unfreeze it. My point is what? That the CA group actually handles themselves better. How much does that house cost? Yeah, that's what we're doing. 5,000 times 30. 500 times 30. 15 times 10. Times 1,000. It's $350 times 15. So 35 is $350 times 1,000. 1, 2, 3 zeros. So 510000. So it's $35,000 a year. There's 300 something dollars a year. $350,000 a year. If you carry around 10 boxes and each one gets a charge in it every month, you don't need donations. Yeah, the donations, they mail them off apparently. Like, you know how great I would feel if people just mailed me money? Like, what is my problem anymore? I know my mother is still a problem. I know I'm basically taking care of my father. Is my mom trying to cause as much trouble right now as possible? I guess you didn't hear me clue in. I need people to find my plug. She doesn't use the intercom much. She only uses it for dinner. And it should be a dinner button, not a whole freaking phone. I mean, they honestly, this $4,000 phone that they got so cheap, it should be a wireless connector. You can have 1 and 2 lines or whatever, and a button to click to speak to. You just speak all over the house. One freaking button. Just speak to the house and let me pick up. The technician came over. You gave him a lot of work that he probably went to the park. You know, that little man who was fixing our system, he probably was one of those people at the park. And you know what? A kid probably jumped in his car and said, "Please tell me how did you do homework? How does this work?" Probably something like that. How does this homework relate to my homework? Now, am I a stupid idiot for saying I know exactly how it works here? Well, I know the car is my jurisdiction and I can pull it out if I want to. You know, you're just naming laws. I don't know how the kids get from one car to the next. Somebody says stop at a car, you know, and you have to get in with whoever, and they might be as naked as you ever wanted. I mean, I'm not sure how Daddy allows that, but apparently Daddy's at the parking lot too, like giving directions. How does that have to? I actually am still talking about my plug. Like for the last 15 minutes, I've been trying to talk about my plug and my mask, and how plugging my dad with the amount of money I just did. I don't even know how I did it. I did not have a piece of paper doing that. I know that. But did you know I have a plaintiff's? I have a plaintiff's lawyer's name, and I've got. Where in the world did I set that piece of paper? Is it in my backpack? Maybe it's in my backpack. There's a place to check. I haven't checked there yet. And I missed the day of folding. You know, my mother wore a umbrella. She wore an umbrella, some kind of pants with an umbrella on them. I don't even know what you call it. The umbrella pants. It was really umbrella pants. Noticing that I need to touch, at least get myself to touch LA Fitness. I have no idea what she wanted to do. I guess I felt better touching it by myself because I don't even think that works very well. And my dad seems to think he's got me thinking for me, right? My dad thinks for me. So if I repeat this, you should get it. My dad is talking to me. My dad is thinking of me. Oh boy, I got him right where I want him. I got right where he wants to be. So I don't know. Like you have to play Plinko with damn whatever I said earlier about this contagious disease that I have. I gotta flip flop my way through it. Somehow you don't think I can sit on my porch long enough. I mean, does that house have a porch? There's something wrong. It doesn't have a porch. But I basically put in a search for all of Dallas. How far do I want to get? I think I need to get further out. Like somehow 50 miles isn't enough. How long does it take to go 50 miles? That's about how far I was looking. It's 50 miles. Did you actually tell them to look further and it might be closer? No, I didn't. Do I even know? Did I pull out my credit card just now and do something with them? I hope not. I mean, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing online with this fucking card. Ah, man, I was trying to do a checkup on it. Did I jeopardize myself again? I don't even know what to clean up anymore. What is the damn acronym? No, it's called a pseudonym. Acronym just makes you feel better? No, it's not a pseudonym. No, it's all N's and M's. It reminds me of pneumonia. It's called... It also makes you want to eat. What is the name of that word? It starts with a P-N-A-U. M-N. A pseudonym is a asking for a word. You need words that are pseudonyms. You need an actual word. They're called pseudonyms. Mnemonic. That's what you're looking for, is a mnemonic. And whatever this antonym shit is, that's why I have a anthology or thesaurus. I guess a thesaurus is an anthology. And a dictionary would be what? That's a theology. Well, that book, the Bible needs another, or the dictionary needs another anthology named. So that one's a pseudonym. Well, it's a pseudonym of what exactly? That dick would be what? Present perfect? Well, there are some dictionaries that like to be present perfect. I don't even know where to find a dictionary that's the picture that's present perfect right now. There is not a dictionary in the world right now, in America, that is present perfect. There's not a present perfect because there's supposed to be definitions that are present perfect a long time. Now, you know why this is not a dictionary that's present perfect? Well, I'm going to show you why. I have 7/12 on the what? December 8th. Now, I just saw a woman, and I signed something yesterday that was for the 6th. I went and talked to a woman yesterday. I know it was. And she says it was definitely the 6th. I got my loan. I need to look at my calendar, is what I need. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I'm tired and can't fix all my problems. It's difficult for me to fix all my problems. I have a lot of problems. I was trying to express a lot right there, and I couldn't. I can't talk that fast. We can blame that talk on my nose. I mean, I don't know how much my eyeballs need to bleed. My eyeballs, I prefer it to bleed than my fucking nose. I mean, I don't care. I'd rather, it might help my eye. There's something wrong with my eyes. You're going in and out of adjustment. And I should be 20 by now. I mean, something tells me I should be 20. You know, they fucked with me in the jail cell. I knew they were fucking with me, and they really fucked with me walking out of there. I mean, they saw that I had clear vision, and they wanted to fuck it up. Because I don't know how to fight with my eyes. I don't know. What is his name? Nadella. Shyla Nadella? Staya Nadella. Satya Nadella. Now, I don't think you're responsible for the reason I said. I think there's a lot of other reasons. But you're fighting for it, aren't you? I'm happy. You might have a job at Microsoft, after all. I'm not sure. I have to ask, I'm not going to lie. I got to lie. Today, I wasn't fast enough to lie. So what happened today? Yesterday. When we did what with the car? Well, we took it to Irving to get fixed or something. Because it's got a thing that Tony tried to fix, and it said, don't fix this by yourself. And we have to take it in now on the steering column or something. I don't know where we were. It's easier to know where you're going when you've seen it. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. God. I felt a few people touch me while I sat on this couch. I mean, could you imagine being thrown into mannequin land with this counter on? I mean, I wouldn't want to be on this mannequin life of this clock at all. I really would. I got my mannequin. She actually did a lot of stuff for me. I had an ugly person try to stick their head through my wall. Did I ever figure out how to go about asking for those papers back? Do I see Microsoft doing a lot more than the Salesforce? Is he a salesman just completely because he has that face on? Is a salesman you would trust? So you're going to put me into sales to be him? You got the wrong thinking. Why do you think there's nothing I can do? Like, I build more cash. Do you say dump your cash to everybody? Like, do you find dumping your cash works? You know what I find? You're not the one who can get it to work, and it's your fault. Something you did was your fault, and you better think and fix your own self before you start dumping all that cash. Like, I never got to notice that 4.35 billion gigabyte of RAM. I didn't got any. Nobody asked me to do that. It took, you know how long it took? It was 9 o'clock. And I looked at it at 2. Maybe it happened at 1. It took about 3 hours, 3.5 hours to clear that cache. I don't know. I didn't change what I wanted. I did not do that. No, I didn't change what I wanted. And And who's got change most of all? Who's got the most change? Oh, man. I had a person with the most change recently. It was a woman. Between Una, Michelle, and somebody who took care of Jamie's kid for a while. Because teachers can't do it all. Even though she wasn't really hired, Jamie. Between those three, I did have someone to call change to. It might have been the circle around them three, I don't know. It could have been like somewhere one line of the triangle was named something and I put their names above all those lines. And actually the Unity Recovery and Unity Recovery and not the third one. They're not in there. So what am I going to do? I am really not sure. I feel like getting new furniture. I don't know if my mother will let my sleigh bed out of here. She should. And I'll give her a room to decorate. We know that's going to be some president's bed. It's not famous because of me. No, I know it's not. It's the next person that sleeps in that bed is going to be president. So I might as well save it for a while. I don't know why my mom got rid of... I guess she got rid of that couch because it was a very comfortable couch to have that wood on it. It was very comfortable. Because it was big and comfortable. It really was. Because she got rid of that, it didn't mean that... It had no idea in our family. I had no clue it was part of our family. We don't know where the colors came either. We don't know where the colors came either. I mean, somehow that was the wrong green to have been in the house. Like, somebody's coming by. I didn't know somebody was coming by. But somebody was coming by to check on the house and make sure the woman's desires had been met when she died. And try to make sure, at least instigate to make sure, try to give somebody an ugly face for if doesn't go in this direction, then we're going to be mad at you. You know, the only body movement I'm receiving right now is that women want me. And I'm trying to tell them, I know you're a hooker. I don't want you in my room because my dad's already going to steal enough from me. My parents are already going to steal just enough. I mean, and they're going to do it as long as you're thinking about me. I mean, they're going to do it to teach me a lesson that I shouldn't be fucking any women here. Like, I don't know what fucking Mercedes is going to drive across her own trophies in front of my house because I fucked you in my house. Girl, lady. There's a driveway and there's even a garage you can put that Mercedes in the garage. I will be your little delivery boy. If we have to pretend like we're cooking, I will go get the food and bring it back. And you can put that in my pots and pans and pretend like you're cooking it. That's entirely my answer to Mom coming to my place. Gosh. You know, I already came up with the reason music can't offend me, and it's worth more than the words on, because of the little Satan action. Is why I started this whole thing. What was it? Well, I'm glad I'm up here because it's not bothering me. I don't feel it. I really don't. I really lost my mind, and people are hiding in the corners of my glasses. And I wish everything would go to Avatar right now. Mainly because I can't get Avatar to work for me. I'd prefer if everybody asked a question and they just made it easier for me. Because I don't know where the rule out buttons are. I mean, I didn't know by building it you rule out some buttons. I mean, some of these buttons are placed in build positions rather than giving you the right answer notification from, I don't know, they must be building small, like under the screen. That's actually where I belong, is under the screen. That's exactly, how do you get a television at the depth of the screen? Now you need a backup, you need the whole screen burner? No, you can put, can't you lay the screen down? Jeez. I don't know what made sense and what didn't. Didn't I forget most of the shit? I don't know.